Let's check out the latest toys for 2025 at Toy Fair.
This is Ollie Kermani from Razor USA, and we are back at Toy Fair. This is our 25th anniversary, and that is the highlight of our presence this year. Because it's our 25th, we thought we'd start with the original Razor scooter from the year 2000. This is actually an original NOS, unopened aluminum kick scooter that started it all. And back in 2000, when we came out with this product, we had just 5 SMUs at Razor. And today, 25 years later, we have over 540 SMUs. And so today we'll take a brief look at some of the highlights of those 500, and we'll kind of walk you through the latest developments at Razor. Here on this table, I've collected some of the hottest products in Razor's history. In addition to the scooter, we added a pro scooter, which is essentially the way that we started marketing the kick scooter. And we started realizing from consumers that they didn't want the folding mechanisms and they wanted it built for tricks. And so this is a representation of that whole sport that developed from the original Razor scooter. From there, we've included the Rip Stick, which was a big product for us in the early 2000s. This is a product that many people didn't know comes from Razor, but this is a Razor original and is still amazingly popular product and one that we're looking to develop as we go forward. From the Rip Stick, we saw that while people loved it, they had a little challenge with the balance in the beginning. And so we developed this Power Wing here, which is a triangulated version that uses the same angled caster technology that allows you to wiggle it side to side to generate forward speed. So the Power Wing was a very popular item, but we also had people who were trying to do tricks on the Ripsticks, and they wanted a redesigned bottom that was lend itself better to doing tricks. And so as we did that, we also came up with this single piece design that's very lightweight and integrates all of the torsion mechanism into the deck. And so from there, we realized, well, we have the opportunity to make it look what it feels like, and it really moves and feels like a surfboard. And so we designed this product called the Rip Surf. It's got the bumps where the wax would be, it's got the stomp pad, and it is just an absolutely awesome ride that if you ever get a chance to try in person, you don't want to miss. From there, we took a cue from the popularity of Heelys, and we developed Jets, which are add-on Heelys that add on to any shoe. So one of the problems with Heelys, which are a great product, is that the kids' feet keep growing and they keep outgrowing the product. So here we have a product that can be adjusted to the size of your kid's foot and grow with you and last for years. This model here features the LED lights, and you can see that the early models, they had a single color, and I'm pointing this out because later today you're going to see the latest in LED light technology. That pretty much covers our main items in the past. There's one more that we've got to show, the Crazy Cart, the Razor original. This is an idea that was developed inside of Razor. Most of what Razor does is take staples of childhood fun like scooters or skateboards or bikes, anything that people love, and we developed the Razor version of it, the better version of it. But here we had a product that was completely unique. Over 10 years later, it's become a staple in our Razor line. The Crazy Cart was also an area where we started experimenting with different sizes and developing a family of products. And so after the Crazy Cart, there was the Crazy Cart XL, which was designed for adults, and then the Crazy Cart Shift, which is a smaller, compact, lighter weight version for younger kids. From there, we determined that it would be great to develop a kid-powered version that could be under $100. And that led us to the introduction of the Crazy Cart Shuffle, which launched in mid-2023. And it exploded. It broke our records at launch on QVC and really was a fan favorite from the moment it hit the public's eyes. This product is great. It involves a lot of forethought about the consumer experience. There's toolless length adjustment. It takes advantage of the Crazy Cart drift system so that any kid can sit in this item and by wiggling their feet, start going and having fun within 30 seconds of getting on it. And then within a minute or two, they can lift up the bar and they'll be able to spin, drift, go backwards, and for sure they'll be having a great time. This is a home run product from Razor and is the latest addition to our Crazy Cart family of products. Speaking of families of products, we actually have these groupings of multi-size products like our electric scooters that come in small, medium, and large and can be presented as a platform for intergenerational play. And what I like to say is, 2 generations ago, many of us remember the parents would say, go out and don't come back till the street lights come on. During my generation, my parents would say, okay, you wanna go surfing? We'll take you to the beach, we sit in the car, we'll read our book while you go do the surfing. Well, having grown up in the skate park and the beach and doing these things, I'm with the third generation, the current generation, where I take my kids to the skate park, I go skateboard and show them what I think is possible, and then stand in the bowl and hold their hands 100, 200 times while they learned how to drop in. I've personally gained a lot of value from that intergenerational play, And being in the position that we're at Razor to affect the lives and childhood of hundreds of thousands of families every year, we see this is an opportunity for us to really drive that progression of parenting toward that intergenerational play element. And so you see here we've highlighted a family of our electric scooters, from the smallest to the largest. You can pick based on your size, on the kid's age, on the weight, or on the features that you would like. All of these feature are a proprietary PowerCore hub motor, planetary gears inside, very powerful, very battery efficient, and affordable. This is one of the developments that lets Razor always be at the best price point. Continuing along the line of families, this is the latest addition to our Ground Force GoKart line of products. The Ground Force began as a small go-kart, and then in the past 3 years, we've added to it 3 other models. So there's 4 stops now. There's the Ground Force Rad Rod, which is very small for young kids. There's the original Ground Force for about 7 to 8 year old range, pre-teen. Then we have the Ground Force Elite, which is 13 and up. And now we have the Ground Force Dune Runner, which is an incredible product that's designed to be able to work on grass and go off-road on dirt. This is a great product if you don't live in an area with paved roads. Through all this, we start to experience some things that consumers really like. And so over here, we have a few of our classic products that we've taken lessons and notes from what's worked in Crazy Kart and other lines and integrated them here. In particular, the Crazy Kart Shift was the first product at Razor that we added a parent-controlled top speed limiter switch. And that allows the parent to actually tailor the product's performance to their own child's maturity, skill level, and comfort. And so that feature was very well received by consumers. And so then we went back through our line, through the best items like the quad, and we started adding under each of these a screw protected top speed limiter switch. And so any parent that wants will unscrew these 2 screws, this cap will come off, and they can set the top speed limit. And then regardless of where they switch it, the kid will always have variable speed control within that limit. So we thought that was very, very good. The other thing that we really took a note from Crazy Kart was that during winters, we would see sales spike in areas where it would snow. And this was because the Crazy Kart can spin in place and drive in reverse, and so it's never stuck in a corner. And so as we looked at these products and we saw the limitation of a product like this, we decided, let's add a forward and reverse capability. And this has been very well received, and this is the latest development in the Razor Dirt Quad line. The same top speed limiter switch was also added to our Pocket Mod line. This is one of the perennial favorites at Razor. This has been out for over 15 years. You can see down here, here's that top speed limiter switch. And you know, this product features the hidden storage, the awesome styling, but this is just our classic Pocket Mod with that added feature on it. And then, you know, as we had talked about the diversion from electric items exclusively in the Crazy Kart family to add the physical activity of the shuffle, we looked at our Rambler line and we thought, well, we could take our Rambler 16, which is a very popular all-electric California cruiser style mini bike, and add pedals and pedal assist. And so here you have the option to use it as an e-bike, complete all electric, or you can pick 5 different levels of pedal assist, or you can flip it to be just strictly pedal like a normal bicycle. This is a new item coming from Razor here in 2025. It's called the Rambler MD1. This is the newest addition to our Rambler family of products, which includes 4 other Rambler products ranging from the Rambler 12, which is for very young kids, through the 16, the Rambler 20, and then the full-size Rambler 20 TRL, which is for adults. We'll head over here. And over here, we come to our LED table, and this is really our encapsulation of the new LED revolution. And so, as you know, LEDs have been getting cheaper and more efficient, and through the years, you know, we've been starting to integrate them into our products. This product here, which is our Supernova, and you can see it features a series of different shows that you can do. The lights run through the deck, they run through the top, and this is just the integration of LED onto the classic Razor A kick scooter. Now from here, we decided, well, let's try to work the LEDs into other products. And so we went to our RipRider 360, and here we not only had the ability to put lights in the wheels, but we saw this big front plate here and thought, what if we put them right in here? And so here you have not only the lights, but also it starts to cycle through a series of different light shows. There's 6 different light shows. They automatically populate as the kid goes. The more you ride, the brighter the lights get, and this is a great product. Now, once we had this out in market, we saw that So there are some younger kids that didn't fit in this product, and we wanted to make a smaller one that could catch kids all the way as young as 3 years old and move them up through this sample. And so this year, we're introducing the RipRider Mini Lightshow. And again, you can see that the LED technology, even from the RipRider to this, has improved. You can see the brightness of the lights. And then we have, you know, the light show with the patterns as well. Another great product, we have the Power Wing. This is another Razor classic. We had looked at it on the table. This was the first time where we started seeing that the same light could run different colors and we can run patterns and vary those. This is another advance in LED technology. Now, as we were going through all that, our engineering team was like, where is this headed? Like, we can see it's getting better every year. Like, if we could do anything, where are we gonna end up? And somebody said, what if the whole product lit up? And we're like, well, that would be great, but how are you gonna do that? And you know, a lot of our products are aluminum or they're metal, and you're not gonna be able to get the lights through unless you drill the holes in them. And so as we tried to look at the line, and we have so many products, the Pocket Mod came up as an opportunity to include translucent plastics and try lighting the whole thing up. So what began as an experiment turned out to be an incredible execution. So here's the classic Pocket Mod, all the fun stuff, you know, the little storage. It's got the speed toggle, the parent limiter switch here, but it also features now a green button. And when you hit this green button, it begins cycling through one of 20 different light shows. And another cool thing that's going on here is each light show is now controlled by a click of that button. So every time the consumer hits this, it changes the light show, whether it's the direction, the pulsing, the color tonality. You have plenty of choices in here. You can pick the light show you want. And as you can see, this is just a visually dynamic, stunning product. So I will leave it on my favorite light show, which is right there. The final bit today is the variations of the classic A kick scooter. Everybody knows Razor for their kick scooter. Here we have a couple representations of the many variants we have of this scooter. We have over 20 different designs and wraps that come on the scooters. As you saw earlier, we have the light show versions. This year, we've introduced this is just for collectors, the limited edition silver anniversary scooter. This will only be available this year, and it is in a unique colorway, all silver with this embossing. Very nice scooter, and it has the metallized wheels. And then the last stop, which will bring us back to the LED revolution, is something that we're working on that we think we're very excited about. So we've seen these scooters where you kind of kick to get the lights to go on. But we always had our lights integrated in the deck. As you can see, they just run. And so here the team thought, what if we traded the kids lights for exercise? And so we took the same technology that lights up the wheels in the front and wired it into the deck. And so now the more you ride, the more the lights get brighter and they vary the shows. And what we see is that kids ride this longer and have more fun. And it really drives the exercise bit. So this is the latest in the development of the LED lights, and I just look forward to more development from Razor. For all of Razor USA, thank you, and we'll see you again next year.